Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly. I'm so glad you're here today. I'm going to be talking about my July reading plans, and the most important part of my July reading plans is reading books for my friend Chattie the Matter Chatter's Readathon. It is called Journey-Athon, and I will link Chattie's channel. I want you to check out her announcement video, all the wonderful suggestion videos she has, because you will really just be amazed by her creativity. And she had a friend make a beautiful map to go along with this readathon. There's different journeys you can go on. You can go on a magical journey, an earth, sky, or I think sea journey. If I'm saying this wrong, please forgive me, Chattie. But you definitely need to go check out her channel. I'm going to be doing, and so there's different amounts of books you can read. And if you want to read no other than one middle grade book for this readathon, you can still participate. So the journey that I'm going to go on is the magical journey, and the book that inspired this was Alice in Wonderland. And the first prompt was the Pulagaton, and this is read a book that has a mode of transportation on the cover. And so I went with book 3 in the Cogheart series by Peter Bunzl. This is Skycircus, and as you can see, there is a hot air balloon on the cover of this book. And actually, it was Chattie and Vidania Silverscribe who got me into the series, and I'm excited to continue on with the third book. I loved the first 2 books that I read in the series so much that I got on thrift books and got the first 3 books for my daughter for Christmas, and I know that she's going to love these as well. And so she has a backlog of books that I've bought her to read, but she's excited to get to these. The second kind of prompt is the Smoky Mushroom, and this is going to be a book with an unusual cover. So Alice in Wonderland was the book that inspired this, but Through the Looking Glass is one that I have not read, and I've reread Alice recently. So I'm going to read Through the Looking Glass, of course, by Lewis Carroll, and this definitely is an unusual cover. What is up, Humpty Dumpty on the cover of this? And I'm also going to be carrying this book over to the next prompt, which was Camp Launchpad. And again, you're going to have to check out her map. Go to her channel, look at her beautiful map. She's got Google Docs with so many wonderful forms that you can print out to keep reading logs, etc. The Camp Launchpad, that's read a book with a magical artifact. And I can choose Through the Looking Glass for that because in the title, The Looking Glass, she goes through it. It is definitely a magical artifact. And if you can only read one book in this readathon, you can jump directly to Cittea, C-I-T-E-A, party, get it, like city, but with a tea party. That would be just to read any middle grade book. So this readathon cannot be simpler. You can participate in it as long as you're willing to read a middle grade book. And I am going to be reading a biography of George Mueller with my children. George Mueller was an evangelist that had he's most known for running an orphanage, and he basically was just such a man of faith. There were days that he didn't know how he was going to, feed the kids lunch, and he would just pray, and just provision was always there. So I know this isn't a very magical theme, but it is middle grade, and these books, this is from the YWAM Books series. YWAM stands for Youth with a Mission, and they have historical figures through time, but they also have missionaries, and so I'm really excited to read this with my kids. And it's by Janet and George Benge, and so I'm really looking forward to this. We have done some other YWAM books this summer. I'll talk about that a little bit in my June wrap up. And there are other books that I have on the agenda for this summer that I've read. I plan on reading with my kids that I've already talked about in a video that I will link called Books I Plan to Read with My Kids This Summer. So I'll link that in the description as well. All right, there are a couple of other books that I will be adding outside of this readathon to my reading. And one of them is Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice from Murderers. And this is a mystery about a lady who has a tea shop in San Francisco, and she wakes up one morning and goes downstairs to her tea shop, and there's a dead body. And so she sounds like she is quite the character, so I'm looking forward to this. I love funny characters, and I love mysteries. Great combination. And the last book that is on my agenda is The Book That Wouldn't Burn by Mark Lawrence. And this is part of Jordan from Bookish Gems reading club. She has an every other month fantasy book club, and I have not been burned once on the books that I have chosen to read from her book club. I've loved all of them, and so I'm excited, and hopefully this will be another win. I am sure I will still be trying to work my way through Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb. I doubt I will finish it since I still have about 400 pages left. I am enjoying it so far, though. She just writes massive books, and I've been working my way through it slowly. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you read a lot. Bye-bye.